welcome back to the second episode. For you, it has been however long, a day, a week, who knows? Could be a month. For me, it's been mere seconds. I'll, I looking back at how I used to play a lot of these levels, very inefficient, but
You must build a treasure room to store gold.
that
An
doesn't
entrance has
mean
been cleared.
anything to me here, because we're here to have some fun.
You need to build a lair for your creatures.
Let's get that going. Let's get 2 of those. Nice. Since we don't have the any treasury, the imps will essentially just keep digging through the gold because there's nowhere to put it. So while they're doing all this and chugging through the gold, which usually kind of takes a little bit longer as you've got to run all the way back from the gold source to the treasury, and it's just a pain in the butt. Let's give this fly somewhere to live, because otherwise it's just going to keep complaining at us. Everyone's gone off and doing different jobs. We need some teamwork. We really don't have to be trying too hard on these first couple of levels here, but I think I think I still play the same way irregardless.
Your creatures need a bigger lair.
Let's do this. And let's just help the imps out and grab some of the gold for them. No imps were harmed in the making of this game. A complete lie, but I'm a keeper, so I kind of really have to tell the truth. Now these guys can see what I mean by they have to do the full run all the way over here. You know, it's not too bad. Sometimes you like the idea of people carrying around your gold for you, but
your creatures need a bigger lair.
But our creatures do need a bigger lair, and what do we need for that building? And that's gold. Right. Let's get these guys here. If we get these 2, I can just create a small little, training room for the people around. For the people around. For the beetles and flies that turn up every day to work. And 3. Alright, there we go. That's full for now. We have people coming in already.
You need a bigger training room.
That's fine. He's not going to be training today. But this guy will be. Yeah, so just kind of, I think, some more information. At least going to be in the earlier videos. It's easier to pick up, and then kind of letting it ride for the later videos. They're definitely going to be a lot longer, a lot more intensive. I'm actually going to have to do quite a bit of thinking. And so what I'm going to do is, for the first couple of levels, kind of just give more of an intro, what we're doing, why we're doing it. And yeah, just try and kind of explain the journey. But in the later levels, it's just going to be playing it and actually getting to the end. Let's get these guys going. Terrible aim with the hand. These guys are going to turn up. And similar to the last level, I don't really think that we can perish here.
The enemy has broken
And
through
we
your walls.
have been breached. How unfortunate. The fly is coming to help everybody, don't worry, we're all good.
creatures are under attack.
Hey, we got some more people turning up. Thanks to the flies. I mean, I literally, I don't even think that they're going to fight it. I think they're just too terrified. Yeah, look at them. Natural-born explorers.
Your minions are winning a battle.
Absolutely terrified of explorers. Of exploring, sorry. Wow, 7. Let's get you there. We'll do a little bit of micromanaging.
Your creatures
There
are
we
under
go. Look at them exploring the map for us. Ooh, that's a lot. And a level 3. Is he going to get hit? I think if I do this and just put them all in there, I'm fairly certain I'd be able to get all of them in here, yeah. Awesome, nice. And now this is fully... We can chuck them all in. You're doing great, Mr. Fly. Right, nice. So yeah, a little bit more about the recording and stuff. Yeah, so I watch kind of a lot of other content creators. Well, I say a lot of others. I watch a couple of the content creators that are currently out there for Dungeon Keeper. I just really find it very entertaining, and they're not necessarily over the top. They're not going crazy. You know, it's not like a big streaming time where everyone's like, oh, you know, buzzer here, this here. Let's just chuck off Flea. And you know, everyone's kind of there's an event every stream, you know.
You have taken
But
control of a new room. Beware, the Lord of the Land approaches.
does he? So yeah, I just kind of feel like I've watched them. I've really enjoyed their content, and I just kind of like to do some of that myself. And so I've I've thought about what kind of maps I want to do. I'm a little bit outdated with my techniques. I definitely, when I was a kid, played a lot more as a, if I just as I think what the internet would refer to as a save scum Andy. So yeah, I just kind of I'd always kind of save, and if it went wrong, just keep going back and stuff, and that's just, I think at the time what I found really fun. And nowadays I really do enjoy a challenge, and so I thought, oh, can they get through? No, they can't. All right. But yeah, I just kind of thought, why not? I'll start it up. I won't do that many saves. There'll probably be a couple of times where I do save during a very long level or something like that. Just in case. The original Dungeon Keeper is kind of terrible for just placing a boulder behind a door and going, hey, your whole army is just becoming gone. So yeah, I kind of feel like that's gonna happen a little bit at
Your
least.
creatures
But
are under attack.
I'll try not to as best as possible. Right. Let's have the showdown. You're not gonna get these camera angles to begin later on in the game, so enjoy them now. The later battles are a lot harder, so I'll have to do actively casting spells and other shenanigans just to keep afloat. But luckily,
You have conquered this realm.
my guys are strong enough to take the win. Nice. Awesome. Well, that is level 2. Thank you very much for sticking with me even through my terrible building. Have a good one.